fact that Gabbie Hanna is going off on every YouTuber in the book while driving.
It was performative because he's actually just scared that I'll hold him accountable.
Girlie, you better keep them eyes on the road. We don't want any accidents over here. In today's video, we need to talk about Gabbie Hanna and how multiple YouTubers have been calling her out this week after she claims she's being gaslighted on the internet yet again. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but a couple of months ago, Gabbie Hanna had one of the biggest controversies here on the internet after she had a breakdown on her podcast claiming that the entire internet was bullying her.
These are bullies. These are high school bullies. And they want to come at me and say, you're 29 years old, how you're acting?
Y'all are probably confused as to why Gabbie thought the internet was against her when, in reality, most people were simply just pointing out her behavior on the internet a few weeks prior to her breakdown. Where not only was Gabbie whining about her views were down and how she wasn't getting millions of views,
and then you see it has 700,000 views in a month, and you're like, oh my god, people hate me.
but she also called out certain drama channels that were simply just reporting on the scandals she gets into. That was the first time Gabbie went trending for her behavior after people ended up making viral memes for how ridiculous she sounded in her podcast. But it seems like this situation isn't over just yet, you guys. Even though Gabbie ended up taking a break after everyone called her out for just being problematic here on the internet, sis is back again claiming that people are still trying to come for her and her life. I promise you, Gabbie, no one is that obsessed with you. Not only did Gabbie call out a YouTuber named Rachel Oates, claiming that she has been trying to mock her poetry, but she also called out another YouTuber, Angelica Oles, who Gabbie ended up publicly going off on. Starting off with Gabbie's altercation with the YouTuber Rachel Oates, Gabbie went on a huge rant about how she thinks Rachel is ruining her life. The reason Gabbie thinks Rachel is trying to ruin her life is because the amount of videos Rachel has made about Gabbie Hanna's book called Adultolescence. While we all know that Rachel isn't the only YouTuber that's made videos critiquing Gabbie Hanna's poetry, Gabbie explained that this wasn't the only thing Rachel has done to her. Here was what she further had to say.
Rachel Oates, I'm actually not responding out of nowhere. I'm responding because you have 8 to 10 videos about me on your channel. You published a book mocking me. You tried to cause drama between my actual friend and I. Went on Twitter accusing me of manipulating a friend into standing up against you. What else? Instagram posts, tweets. You're a manipulative bitch. And I'm done dealing with it. For those of you who don't know, basically what happened was I published a book that was about sexual abuse, childhood trauma, suicidal ideation, mental illness, mortality, amongst other things. It was just doing really well. And then as soon as it was trendy to hate me because some person started some random lies about me that nobody cared to look into, she started a Twitter campaign trying to say that I manipulated her friend into defending me. That's how narcissistic and abusive this is and how much she cannot accept any type of criticism, which is hilarious because she really thinks that I can't accept criticism. Hey Rachel, instead of hopping in my DMs trying to bully and gaslight me from your own abuse, you could just apologize.
If y'all thought this was enough of Gabbie ranting for the day, you're in for one hell of a ride because Gabbie went ranting throughout the whole day, even while driving.
No ma'am. No ma'am.
After this was when Gabbie made another set of videos coming for YouTuber Angelica Oles, this time claiming that Angelica has been trying to ruin her life since 2018. Here was what Gabbie had to say before Angelica decided to chime in and defend herself.
So today I'm on Angelica Oles because I think it's really weird that a grown woman consistently inserts herself into my life and situations always without knowing literally anything. So of course Miss Angelica, she help herself because she's desperate for attention and she knows that my name gets her a lot of attention. She inserted herself into a situation that had literally nothing to do with her.
Hours after this, Gabbie went off on another influencer named Oscar Wilde after Gabbie noticed that he had liked a tweet that Gabbie claimed was a part of her hate train, to which Oscar responded back claiming he doesn't even know who Gabbie is and that he even ended up apologizing to her. However, our girl Gabbie demanded requested a public apology from Oscar, to which Oscar responded back saying, "This girl has brought me into this for simply liking a tweet. Then, when extending comfort and any type of empathy, she tells me to publicly apologize amongst and the entire novel of my wrongdoings from simply liking one tweet. I cannot. Trying to blast me for blocking her? What the
Somebody liked a tweet in support of the people who have been exploiting and mentally abusing me. I responded to it, and then he DM'd me and he was like, "Hey, I don't want any problems. It seems like you're going through it. Just so you know, I'm here to chat. It's an open door." So then I responded and I held him accountable to his portion of it, and I was like, "Yeah, like, you contributed to an ongoing hate train." He snapped on me and blocked me. So he didn't actually want to be a listening ear. He actually wasn't offering support. It was performative because he's actually just scared that I'll hold him accountable to his own contribution to a toxic culture.
After this, people had enough of Gabbie, and this was when other YouTubers like Trisha Paytas and Accusations decided to step in and put Gabbie in her place. Check out what they had to say.
About something. Let's talk about protecting your energy and reserving your energy for the right people. Now, I have seen one particular creator recently really go off about this, and I'm not gonna like say who this creator is because I could, we don't vibe necessarily, but this is like, it's kind of like saddening to me. If someone doesn't like or appreciate or get what you're doing, whether that be music, fashion, dancing, YouTube, TikToks, poetry, if someone doesn't like it, like, they're entitled not to like it. Like, why go so hard to try and convince someone that they're wrong for not liking something you do?
Minutes after this, when multiple other YouTubers decided to chime in and speak out by explaining why she was in the wrong here, they exposed that they ended up being blocked by Gabbie for speaking the truth. Gabbie Hanna is the top 3 worst human beings I've met in LA. I think that just needs to be said. How many times will Gabbie Hanna call me and other women a bitch before she takes notes of her internalized misogyny? This is that bitch draws on your yearbook photo to be an ass and laugh with her friends. Don't delude yourself into thinking you're any more than a high school bully. Anywho, that's definitely enough internet for the day, you guys, but I definitely want to know what you guys think about this whole situation between Gabbie Hanna, Trisha Paytas, and Angelica Oles. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I love y'all so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.